Good afternoon, everybody. This is Malik Lendzondzo here, running for state delegate in District 20. I'm here on Afrique Today on the program called Success Stories. First, I want to thank Afrique Today for this opportunity to tell everybody who I am and my experience here in the United States. I was born in a country called Gabon. It's a small country in Central Africa, about 1.5 million. I was born in a small village. Then I moved to a city called Franceville. I'm number 9 actually number 8 in 10 kids. In my family, I have 4 brothers and 5 sisters. So the reason why I want people to know about me, because I believe it's important to understand the struggle and to understand also the opportunity that this country is giving all of us, especially the immigrants community. When I was a young boy, I was a student in a Catholic school where something happened one day and I was expelled from the Catholic school, and because that was the only Catholic school in the region, my life was almost finished, because in back then, if you were expelled from that school, you have no more opportunity. So I have to make some tough decisions. I was still in the middle school. So my father and I sit down and I let him know, I was maybe 12, that I wanted to pursue my education somewhere else. And I had to make that tough decision to leave the city where I was born, leave my family behind me, and to go in another city. On the countryside. The name of the city was Ngwane. So here I am, leaving my hometown, leaving my family, very young. I was not going to a boarding school. I was going to a place where I had to rent my own place, cook my own food. And in the American context, this is just impossible, because if you're not a high schooler, how can you leave your hometown and go to live by yourself? But I did it. It's just to show you what kind of person I am and what kind of determination I have. So I leave my hometown, go to that place, and I was by myself. I have to rent a house, a room, and organize myself so that I can go to school to continue my education. There was a young lady here in the United States by the name of Heather. She was from New Jersey, fresh out of college, and she decided to go and teach some English to underprivileged kids in Africa. So she joined the Peace Corps. She became a Peace Corps volunteer, and then she was deployed to Gabon. Luckily for me, she was deployed in that small city where I was. Her presence in that place completely changed my destiny. Now Heather became not only my teacher, she would become my mentor. She inspired me. She's the one who taught me about America. One day she asked me, "What do you want to be in your life?" And I told her, "You know what, I want to be a politician. But I'm not sure I'm going to be a politician, because in a country like mine, you have to have money or you have to have a name to be successful, to be a good politician, to be respected in society." And she told me, "I know a place that everything is possible. A place where if you work hard and play by the rules, there's a chance that you can be wherever you can be." And that place was America. After 2 years of our service in the Peace Corps, she was free to go back to her country. Now imagine, that was one of the most devastating times for me. I asked her to take me with her, but she couldn't. She couldn't take me with her. The only thing she told me was, if you work hard, one day you might come to the United States. So what she did was she planted a seed inside of me that if you work extremely hard, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve with some determination. So years after, I did just that. I've worked extremely hard in school, making some good grades. And the reason why I'm telling this so that youngsters, young people in Africa, wherever you are, so you can be inspired and understand that only hard work pays. So once I get to the 12th grade, I have a chance to have a scholarship and to come to study in the United States. In 2001, April 2001, I landed here in Washington, D.C. So I was accepted to Howard University, where I ended up studying political science and economics. After my graduation, I have the choice to go back home and trying to get some position back home. But because I was inspired by my teacher, let me say this again, I was inspired by my teacher. I was inspired that a young person who came from the United States, come to Africa, to come to Gabon, to help some underprivileged kids. So I thought it was my responsibility to give back to the community, to this country. So I went back to school and get my certificate, teaching certificate, to teach young kids in urban school. So after 2 years, I was promoted as a school administrator. And from that, I went back to school again, perform. I was very passionate about how kids perform on testing. So I went back to school and studied information system. Came back, up to this day, I've been working as data analyst and assessment manager in a local school in DC. The reason why this story is so important, so that our community, people in our community, kids in our community understand that nothing comes easy in this country. Whether you are here in America or back home, with a little work and good ethics, you usually get to the point that you want to get. But you have to start dreaming. You have to be able to dream about the possibility of you being a better person and make this place or whatever place you are a better place. And I'm going to use this time to also kind of say something to Africa Today. Afrique Today is started by young Africans that are doing an amazing job to let you know that this is a country of possibilities. And people like Ted Turner, the man who started CNN, they started just like yourself. So you have to continue to work hard until you get to the objectives. Is to make sure that you serve your community and to make sure that you are a valuable asset to your community. So for the entire time I've been teaching and I've been involved in education, I also never forget about my first passion, which is politics. So I'm an educator, but I'm always been a political activist. I've been involved in so many campaigns here in Maryland, helping, you name it, all politicians that you can, here in the state of Maryland, from senator to congressmen to local leaders, you name it. I've been in their campaign. I work hard, organize the community, galvanize young people, so that they can be aware of our political process. As a matter of fact, after school, I was not even I'm American, I started to work on campaign like the beer campaign with Adrian Fenty, the mayor of Washington. And after that, soon after that, in 2008, just a year after my graduation, I was deeply involved in Barack Obama's campaign, to help him to be the first African American president, the 44th president of the United States. So for 10 years, I've been working both in the education system and also as a political activist and a community organizer. I'm calling on people in my community not to be disappointed. Challenges always happen. Imagine the people that came here before us. Imagine the kind of challenges they have to face in order for them to build this country. So you are in that position that you have to continue to work hard and believe what you do, so that one day you also can make it to the American dream. I know right now the time is difficult. The leadership that we have make us question the future, but you cannot lose hope. Hope is a very powerful thing. Don't lose hope for the better days ahead of us. This is a country where if you play hard, if you work hard and play by the rules, you always get where you are. So I'm calling on the young people to understand that if you don't dream, if you don't hope, you are setting up yourself to failure. And it costs more when you fail. So please, ladies and gentlemen, viewers of the African Today, I'm giving you this message so you understand that I didn't just get to this position where now I'm a candidate. I have to work hard. I have to believe in myself. With the support of my community and my family and my friends, I get to the point where now I'm asking for your vote so that I can serve you better. I'm asking for your vote so that we as a community can continue to prosper together. The reason why I'm doing this, so that young people in our community can be inspired, just like my teacher inspired me some 20 years ago. So nothing is impossible in America. We have one of the best systems in the world. Sometimes you have bad leaders that are not capable of leading us to the promised land or to achieve our dreams. But you have to keep your head up, continue to work hard, so that one day somebody, better leaders, come in place to help us shape our destiny. So again, I want to thank Afrique Today for this monologue that gives me an opportunity to kind of tell you who I am and what I've done in my life. One thing that I wanted to mention here is the fact that I'm also a father. I'm married to my wife Christina Jones for 11 years. Together we were raising two beautiful kids. My son Malik Lendzondzo Jr. and my. So I'm looking forward to continue to work with you and to continue to listen to you, your concerns, and to be able to help you as my community and help us to move forward in this new place we call home, which is America, the United States of America. So thank you guys for this opportunity. I'm looking forward to continue to do this work. Thank you.